hello. Good afternoon, everyone. And my name is Eezaz. The title for today's interview is The Man Behind the Great Success of GHL Systems Berhad. That is Mr. Alex T. Beng. Hi, Mr. Alex T.
Hi.
Right.
Finn.
How are you?
Okay.
All right. I have admired you for a long time. I think I have been reading about you for about more than 1.5 years ago, and I think many people out there would like to know actually what is the secret recipe that you've had, or you have actually put into the success of today's GHL Systems Berhad. Can you share with us some of your success story?
I think, first of all, before we start this payment business, we choose which area to focus, and we reckon that card payment is industry that will not have any sunset, because that's why we choose card payment, because during boom time people feel good, they will use card to spend. During recession time, people will use card to tide over the cash flow problem. Therefore, that's the reason why we want to focus on this area. And the secret of success, I think, is a lot of hard work.
Right. Hard work, and hard work. Yeah. Definitely, I do agree with what Mr. Day has just mentioned. Is nothing beside hard work, and hard work. So definitely, this card business or businesses throughout the whole world is a business of recession-proof. It's categorized as a recession-proof business and also inflation-proof for the matter, you see. So no matter whether it's good time or bad times, everyone will start using their cards. I think that is the reason why I think GHL in time to come, 1 or 2 years or even 5 years down the road, GHL will be a gigantic in terms of the one-stop end-to-end payment gateway or solution, right? From what I know that you have been with this company for the past. This is into your 14th year.
Yes.
With GHL, and I think you have worked rank and file. From a GM, then all the way to CEO, and since 1999, right? You have been the CEO or the Group MD.
Yes.
Of GHL System Berhad, and you had done this what we call the marvelous changes to this company, and also made it to be listed on the Nasdaq, and also the first company that actually listed on the first board. Migrated from Nasdaq to the first board. Yeah. So what were the main restructuring that you actually did that actually benefited GHL so much?
Actually, GHL, before I joined, is a group of small Sendirian Berhad, and they're doing computer business. So when I joined in 1997, the first thing I do is I close down 3 computer business within 6 months. We close down computer retailing, which is computer line, computer distribution, and computer training. So within 2 years, we grow the computer SI business from 40 million turnover to 80 million turnover, and then we sold off that business. During that transition 1 year time, we started into a terminal business by being a distributor of Verifone, and then we started the software development on the payment technology as well. And from there, we have been growing strength to strength. And our biggest opportunity come when the country want to migrate from the card from magstrap to chip. That's where we take a leapfrog. We overtook the competitor, and we took over the position of Naira and become a market leader since 2004. Of course, just prior to that, we actually also managed to list the company. We started this payment business company in 1999, so we got listed in Nasdaq in 4 years and 1 month. And then from that, we migrated to mainboard in 2007, and that makes us the first company in Nasdaq that migrated to mainboard based on profit track record.
Right. Okay. So I think Mr. Tay is a true believer of hard work, and also I do agree to a certain extent. Definitely, I agree with what Mr. Tay has just mentioned, that whereby in business there's no luck. Actually, is only by hard work. And at the same time, I'm sure Mr. Tay also would agree with us that whereby chances or all opportunities will only be given to those who are always prepared to receive it, right? Anyway, for the past 14 years, there's a lot of challenges and also problems and also obstacles that have been faced by Mr. Tay, and all also has been one by one has been resolved, and that's the reason why he's a man of multi-talent, and also he's a man of great success to me. So right now I heard that rumor that is going out, circulating around the market, that whereby again Mr. Tay has been given another challenge, in his business venture in the GHL System Berhad as the group MD. And would you like to share some of it with us, Mr. Tay?
I think the current challenges we have is that there is an emergent or new shareholder that felt that he is a better person to run the company, which I totally disagree. What happened actually, of course, he's bringing up that the last 2.5 years we have not been profitable. There is actually a reason behind all this. We've been still working very hard from day one until now, as what you just mentioned. During the time of after EMB migration in 2005, we reckoned that Malaysian business were going to be on the downward slide, because everybody have already done all their migration.
Yeah.
So in order for us to match the differences on an expectation of a listed company, we actually venture quite aggressively into overseas. For example, in 2006 and 2007, we opened China, we opened Hong Kong, we opened Thailand, we opened Philippines, we opened Singapore. And that really, that's allowed us, GHL, to grow as a regional company. But on the negative side is that some of these operations, and also we also develop world-class technology like GHL Net Access payment communication product that can allow us to actually step on every global continent to market our product. But that come along with expenditures, and the gestation period actually is longer than we expected.
That's for sure.
But over the last 1 year, we see some of this subsidiary and product that we have spent so much money developing has able to be accepted very well in the market. So it's a matter of time. In terms of 2001, 2002, we definitely will have, even 2001 itself will turn profitable, marginal profitable, but beyond that we will have very high profitability. But the situation is, these particular shareholders actually have been trying to take over GHL for the last 7 years by trying to talk to me to cooperate with him, and I've been consistently turning down. We felt that payment business should be different from those commodity prepaid top-up business, which have margin had dropped from 14% for distributed out to 2.8. In our situation, our margin and transaction income has been steady. It's just that because we are very aggressive and very optimistic on this business, we overstretch ourselves in the 2006, 2007 time. So we are actually nursing from that part. But you can see, as a company, we have grown market share, we have grown territory, we have grown product footprint across the world, and we still have net cash. We don't even have we don't have debts. So as a company, it's still a healthy company, and we know what we are not mismanaging, as what the new major shareholders say. It's actually expansion, and with valid reason and with valid result. It's just the result has come slightly slower than we anticipated. And as you can see in Malaysian market, we are market leader. Even in Philippines, we are close to the market leader now. And Thailand, we are at least the number 2 players. And in China, we have significant presence in Beijing. And all these are some are rated profitable, and the other, some of it is probably next year. So as a group, I think next year we should be in the black. Of course, everything in plan. Sometimes there's unforeseen circumstances and project delay, but next year we are very certain.
Well, I think it's a norm, you know, whereby if you put in or you invest into some other or you venture into some other segments or other sectors, I think it will definitely will not give you a short period gain, you know, or revenue, or churn in a short period revenue. Instead of it should be mid to long term, you know, as far as GHL is concerned. That I think that both of us has this thing in common, that I think like my this K crest, I have these wordings below it is strength in diversity. I think you have done it all, and I think I believe that, you know, those people that has been supporting you or had been supporting you and will stay to support you to carry on with your duties as the group managing director, and also to head GHL for the next many years to come. Thank you so much, Mr. T, for your time, and we shall not waste any more time, and let Mr. T bring you to the world of GHL systems.